Hi guys, I did it. Yeah, I finished them. These official April monthly minis. These are actual minis this time. Yeah, so oh my gosh, I had so much fun making these. I just really have been into bringing some color into my journals. And I mean, I don't know. I guess I always have, but right now I'm just sort of in this I don't know, want more color thing. So anyways, let me show you guys what I've done, okay? So there's 20 altogether, and part of my thing is it's I I just I don't know, I just want more stuff in my shop. So anyways, yeah, they all are, they're all going to be sort of similar, right? But each one has some really cool ephemera and that kind of stuff. So um, basically vintage nature kind of theme. Again, I don't really do themes very well, per se, but I guess they kind of have like a boho sort of feel to them also. And so, I think I'm thinking like vintage boho, nature, I don't know. Anyways, um, so they kind of started out with, I was doing a series of videos, making some collage tags, right? And so I guess I just needed some journals to use those tags in, and since they were all, relatively small. And so yeah. So basically each one has a pocket on the front cover, which I just put, you know, different things in each one. This one happens to have a avocado dyed guest check and a little butterfly image. Um, and then there's a pocket on the inside front and inside back, a vertical pocket. The covers are made with these, they're like kind of like a divider that would be in a filing cabinet. And so each one has an eyelet on the back and the front, and that would have been on the bottom in the filing cabinet to hold the divider in place, right? But I just love the color of these dividers, and I like the weight of the cardstock too. So it's pretty cool. And then each one on the edges of the front and back cover, I used some sort of feed sack fabric, and then I reinforced the spines with, like a muslin on some, and then some linen on others, that kind of thing. This is some brown linen, and then each one's got a leaf charm, some kind of like a, I don't know if it's brass or what, but just like a different type of pressed leaf, metal leaf charm on a bulb pen. And then I used one of my favorite little funky grungy red price tags for the stock number. So they're numbered AM for April mini, number 1, number 2, number 3, that on and so on and so forth. So yeah, and then I was working on the tabs on a live stream. So you guys kind of saw me putting those together and on the little pockets and stuff. So yeah, so let me just flip through a couple and we'll see what's going on. So this is number 1. This one would be number 2. I think I have them all in order here on my desk, so let's see. I hope the lighting is okay. it's morning and the sun is coming in the window, and it was hitting my desk like directly, and so I had to turn some lights off, and hopefully the color is okay. It seems like it's okay. Okay, so again, pocket on the front. Some of them have a little collaged tag. These are Project Life cards that I collaged and kind of altered. And then a guest check. And then inside pocket, some journaling cards. And I had fun with these little glassine envelopes. I just did a little collaging on the front. And then inside, I sort of went into I have this big box of all kinds of little tiny, you know, elements. And so I just kind of grabbed a handful of that stuff and crammed it in the envelope. So, you know, each one is going to have quite an assortment of different types of things in there. Can you guys see this? Excuse me, and some little punched images, some flowers. These are some tea cards that Tracie Fox sent me, actually. And then some little tickets, and you know, there's a little star with a little bee on it and stuff like that. So each this is a what is that? I always forget what those are. Anyway, just all kinds of random little goodies in these bags. Okay, I wanted them to be kind of stuffed, so it's a ration stamp is what that is. So that's just clipped onto the front page. And then some coffee dyed, actually it's tea dyed. I say coffee all the time, and it honestly is tea dyed. And then some pages from a field guide to grasses. And then some bird pages. This is just like a vintage alphabet. This is, I think, from Graphics Fairy. And then I got this really cool wildflower book. So I used pages from that. And then there's some of the little collage tags where I actually distressed them with some colored distress ink. Oh, this is another page from the grasses book. See, it's kind of cool. I don't know. It's neat paper, for one thing. So, anyway, I just wanted to use some pages from that in here. And then some tracing paper. This is really heavy tracing paper. And then a little brown seed envelope with some images. And then a little avocado dyed tag. A little French flashcard. And all of the bags have different stuff inside of them, so each one is kind of a little surprise. Some notepad paper, and then I have a whole bunch of those record. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There are these sleeves from some old records, and I've just saved all of the paper and kind of just cut it into some random pieces and put pieces in here. And then these are just like extra pages from a bunch of books, and I always save these when I disassemble books. And so I thought, well, they're good writing paper, and so I stuck some in there. And then let's see what else is in here. This is ledger. This is some big, huge ledger paper that was intended for a printer because it had that like stuff on the sides, you know, the holes. But it was huge. Anyway, so I cut that down. Some more from the bird book. This is another notepad. And then these are some just public domain images that I printed. Avocado paper, onion skin paper, some kind of cream color card or printer paper. This is a book about flowers. Oh, it's another wildflower book. Just, you know, this is another notepad tea-dyed paper, pocket page that's made out of another page from that Wildflower book. A little journaling card there. This is another little collage tag. Another altered Project Life card with some mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms in these. This is another piece from a book that I just cut into. See, I just left it raw on the edge. I thought it looked kind of cool. Another French flash card. I did some collaging on these little flag shapes and just kind of stapled them onto the edges for tuck spots. This is a book about flowers. Use some pages from that. This is like one of those kind of medium-sized, like it's almost like a composition book, but it's not. More images, bird book, avocado dyed envelope in the center of each signature, and then I just added little images, some pages from some vintage field guides, birds and things like that. Lots of birds, lots of flowers. And then I took one of the little seed envelopes and just kind of added a bunch of random, these are papers that are like scraps from, so this is actually from the covers. This is the offcut from the covers. I just cut it into little strips. Another flashcard, and this is just some like handmade paper. So I just added, whoops, there's something else in there. Oh, and then a little strip of the Tim Holtz wallpaper paper. And then added a little, one of Tracie Fox's little, I think they're tiny embellishments is the, like, I'm not sure if it's just that one, it's just one sheet of all these little tiny images, and they're really cool. So I think it's called Tiny Embellishments. Anyways, I used a lot of pieces from that for tuck spots and stuff in these journals too. So another little collage tag. This is from this little desk ledger that I have. It's just, I don't know, I think it was from like a doctor's office or something. It's pretty cool. More little tags, some more book pages, avocado dyed tags, tea dyed paper, onion skin. This is glassine paper. So some more just, you know, random papers, old paper. Tag. So yeah, so you get the idea, right? And then I used either a piece of like seam binding that I dyed with some of them with distress ink and some with other types of ink, some with alcohol ink. So either seam binding or some kind of like fabric lacy type of material, or sari silk. Excuse me. So yeah, so this is, that was number, I think that was, what number was that? Yeah, number 2 that I flipped through. This is number 3. It's got a really cool mushroom image on the front. And these guys are packed, you guys. Like, these little journals are just packed full. I haven't counted the pages, but I would say, you know, probably 60 to 80 pages, something like that. And then if you, you know, count all the paper that I put into them, there's quite a bit of journaling space. This is number 4. It's got a little flower on the front. Number 5, it's got a tulip and a really pretty big leaf there. Number 6, it's got a tulip on the front. and then kind of a long leaf. And the backs are just kind of plain, but you can definitely see the fabric pretty nicely. And they're all stitched. Pretty sturdy. These are really sturdy little books. This one's got a bird. You can see the bird and a mushroom. And the pockets are collaged, you know. So this is number 7. This would be number 8 with a couple of pansies. They're kind of distressed. My printer was doing weird stuff, and it was kind of cool though, because it made the images look kind of like distressed. So yeah, so I thought that was kind of neat actually. So this is number 8. And number 9 with some poppies. And I used some postage stamps in these collages too. So this is number 9. And this one's one of my favorites just because I just love this mushroom so much. So this is number 10, I hope. Yeah, I love that mushroom. It's so pretty. And the closure just wraps around, and then I added a knot on there, so it just gives you something to kind of tuck in. And then this is number 11 with some roses. And I love this fabric right here. I got this at the thrift store the other day, one of my favorite thrift stores. And it's really old fabric that came off of a quilt. And she just had like a big strip of it, and I just had to have it. It's really cool. It's got like these big polka dots kind of, and then almost like a gingham kind of background. It's really pretty. So yeah, so that just wraps around a couple of times. That's number 11. This is number 12. See the it's kind of distressed looking, the pansy. So this is number 12. Number 13. This one has some zinnias on the front. And some of that new washi tape from Washi Wednesday. I love this feed sack too. It's super pretty. And another one with roses. Yeah, that same feed sack. This one's got a butterfly and a really cool like airmail envelope. And then this little fussy cut tulip right here. That's number, what number is that? Number 15. The other rose was 14. This is number 16. And this one is actually really pretty. It's got different shades of purple and stuff. And I love the silk closure on this one. Super pretty. Some marbled paper, and yeah, I really like this one. And these are actually listed now in my shop, so yeah, so go grab one. And then that's number 16. That's number 17. Really, really pretty green on the tie. And I love this postage stamp too. Some more of that washi tape from Washi Wednesday. And this is some more fabric from that quilt. She actually, I'm talking about the lady at the thrift store, she actually had disassembled this old quilt top, and she just put together these little bundles of fabric from it. And actually this yellow fabric came from that quilt too. And then this one is number 18, and it's just got this really pretty bird on the front. And I love see the pattern on this feed sack fabric, how it kind of goes with that bird. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's number 18. And then number 19 with some sweet peas on the front. See them? It's really pretty. Some more feed sack, and then some muslin. And then this is number 20, and it's just got a couple of birds on the front. Some postage and some of that washi. It's the William Morris pattern of washi tape. And this is beautiful feed sack on here with a silk closure. So that's number 20. Okay, so 10 photos of each journal in each listing. So, you know, you should get a pretty good idea of what's inside each one. If you would like to see more pictures of a particular one, just let me know, and I'll do my best to get those done and back to you. So anyways, let me know what you guys think, and give me a quick thumbs up if you don't mind. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure and do that, and click the little bell so you get notifications whenever I post a new video or when I do a live stream, which I do every Sunday. I am planning to do a live sale on Thursday this week. So today's the 16th. So on the 18th, if I can get it all together. If I feel like I'm going to be able to do it, I will schedule it. So you should have a notification kind of sitting there that I will be starting that on Thursday, and I'll start at like 4 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 7 Eastern, and have some cool bundles and lots of books that I'm hoping to offer. So some really cool old vintage books, lots of readers and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, the journals are listed now, and yeah, leave a comment, and thanks for watching, you guys. Love you. Bye for now.